How are we, folks? We alright? Having a good night? How are we, Dirty Dicks? We good?
Yeah!
I actually want to tell you, I think I might be in a little bit of trouble in work tomorrow because of this comedy night. Because I didn't know the way here. Just about to leave the office, I go on Google, and what do I put into Google to try and find out how to get here? Yeah, Dirty Dicks East London. So I think my boss tomorrow might be asking me why I'm cruising round for an unhygienic Cockney geezer. How am I going to explain that? I have actually had a bit of a weird one coming here, actually, because I got the tube here to Liverpool Street round the corner, and I got on at the same time as this woman, and we both got on, and there was only one seat left, and I got it. And I could really tell it pissed this woman off, because for the whole journey she was stood in front of me and she was banging a Zimmer frame into my shins. You should have seen the dirty look I gave her. Well, she didn't see it either, but a guide dog did. He was a very placid dog, though, because for part of the journey I was using his tail to get some chewing gum off the sole of the shoe. So, speaking of inconsiderate people on the tube, anyway, I was watching a programme about the 7-7 bombers the other day. You know them, the lads from Leeds in Yorkshire who bombed the London Underground. And in this programme, it played their martyr video. Now, this should have been pretty scary, but it wasn't, for one simple reason. Their thick Yorkshire accents. They said, "You devils have come to our holy land. You've built on our soil. We repeatedly asked you to leave, and you have refused. And now you must pay the price. And I tell thee, there's naught I can do about it." It sounded like the cast at Emmerdale wanted to wage war on the West. For any foreigners here who don't know Emmerdale, it's just like Dallas but with sheep instead of oil. So one of my best mates actually is from Yorkshire. He's a lovely lad, but he's always boasting and he's full of shit. I think we all got a mate like that, have you, fella? I think we all have. Yeah, my mate told me the other day that he'd had a threesome. Turns out he just shagged a pregnant woman. I'm with you guys on this one. I told him, you know, if that's a threesome, that would mean he's a paedophile. And possibly bisexual. Because that is like a schizophrenic having a wank and calling it an orgy. I mean, if you had a shag on the top deck of the bus going home tonight, would you sing in the Mile High Club? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. Rhetorical questions. What are they all about? So, I went to the doctor's the other day to give him a urine sample. He tried to charge me 50 quid. I said, "Are you taking the piss?" He said yes. So is anyone drinking Alka-Pops tonight? No. Well, might be because they're getting too expensive, because I saw on the news recently that the government has raised the price of Alka-Pops to try and prevent kids from drinking them. Now, I used to drink them when I was a kid, and I can tell you that is not going to work. What they want to do is make it the law that all Alka-Pop bottles have to be the exact shape of an erect penis. Because it's pretty hard to look cool when you're sucking some blue liquid that smells like shampoo out of a big glass cup. Make it like Orangina, so you've got to shake the bottle. And it only comes out in spurts. And none of this will reduce Alka-Pop's core target market, which, as we all know, is slugs. So does anyone here read The Sun at all? Any Sun readers?
No.
No? Well, I've got to tell you, there's a bit in The Sun that winds me up. It's on page 3, next to a picture of the page 3 girl. There's a bit where she comments upon a topical item in the news. You may know it's a bit very cleverly called The News in Briefs. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure the best placed person to talk about topical events and current affairs in a national newspaper is a 19-year-old girl from Essex who spells her name Crystal with the K no vowels and 2 apostrophes. Because, I mean, while she might have 32 double Ds, she's also got 0 GCSEs. And I've noticed as well, a lot of these page 3 girls are very right-wing. Now, either this is a case of the Sun and Murdoch are deliberately not employing left-wing page 3 girls. You know, something along the lines of... what do you think of Ken Livingstone? He's alright. Get out now! Or, the Sun's trying to push its own viewpoint and agenda onto its readers via pictures of tits. But is that possible? Can you use pictures of tits as propaganda? Because I think if you could, Al-Qaeda would have released a porno mag a long time ago. And I would like to see an Al-Qaeda version of the porn magazine, Barely Legal. Because I think it just contained a picture of a woman fully clothed driving. To a polling station. So anyone remember when you're young and the rudest swear word that you know is the F word, and then what comes along? The C word. Blows it right out of the water. Apologies in advance to Frank's mum. But I remember when I discovered the C word, I was about 12, 13. I used to go to football with my dad. I started hearing this new swear word, didn't know what it meant. So I asked a mate of mine and he explained. But he said to me, beware of the power of this word. You know, like he's fucking Gandalf or something. So the next week at the football with my dad, the ref makes a mistake, I shout it out. My dad gives me a little sideways glance, but this old man in front turns round and looks at me like I've done a shit in his wordless originals. So I'm thinking result, pretty pleased with myself, strut all the way home, thinking, yeah, I've got to show the rest of my family how grown up I am. Only problem is, my little 8-year-old sister, you know, I can't sit in front of her, she's too young. So I wait for her to leave the room. Now it's a Saturday night, early 90s, we're watching the classic trilogy, Baywatch, Blind Date, Gladiators. I casually slip a C-bomb into the conversation when my sister's out of the room. My mum glares at me, I'm in big trouble. Boom, my dad hits me around the back of the head. I say, what, you never did that before when I said it at the match? My mum glares at both of us, we're both in big trouble. Boom! He hits me around the back of the head again for getting him in the shit. He says, get to your room now! Now I'm a bit dazed, trudge up the stairs to my bedroom. I walk past my little sister. She says, what happened to you? I said, I used a new swear word in front of Mum and Dad. She looks at me, she says, you stupid cunt. Anyway, that's it from me, folks. I've been Alex Perry. Have a good night.
One more time for Alex Perry. Oh, a lovely and charming young man. So, Mum, did you enjoy that? Yeah, you liked it, yeah? There's more to come. This is here. Yeah. Okay.